Hi, I'm Joanna Angel.
I'm Asa Akira.
I'm Cherie Deville.
And we're old. As old people, we appreciate old things.
That's right. So on this show, we're going to be traveling around the world, experiencing people, places, and things that are old.
So join us as we explore history, or just things that are older than us.
Hi, welcome to a new episode of Old Things.
Today, we're with our very old friend, Cherie Deville.
You're so old. Hey, today we're going to be learning all kinds of interesting facts about one of the most iconic and very old bridges in the whole wide world, the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, yeah. It's very old.
Super old.
So old.
Let's learn some history.
Designed by John A. Roebling and later completed by his son, Washington Roebling, and daughter-in-law, Emily Roebling, the bridge features Gothic-style towers and a unique hybrid cable-stayed suspension design.
What? Are you admiring the bridge? Oh, guys, they're like cute.
It's literally right there. It's right there.
Look at the bridge. I'm going to do my bridge dance.
At the time of its completion, the Brooklyn Bridge was the longest suspension bridge in the world, spanning 1,595 feet across the East River.
Real New Yorkers know the best bridge to cross is actually the Williamsburg Bridge, where actually you can get the best view of the Brooklyn Bridge. Hot tip.
That's actually the bridge that's right near your hotel. Well, there you go. There you go, yeah. So if you walked over that bridge, then you would get to my place, you know? Yep.
I honestly didn't realize how many bridges connected Brooklyn and Manhattan.
The Brooklyn Bridge, completed in 1883, was the first steel wire suspension bridge ever constructed, showcasing groundbreaking engineering techniques of its time. Okay, so behind us, I'm actually telling you guys a story. Behind us is the Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge. Okay, funny story, when I first moved to New York, I didn't realize there were two different bridges. Anytime somebody said, yeah, we're taking the Manhattan Bridge, I thought that it was like the people from Manhattan called it the Manhattan Bridge, but the people from Brooklyn called it the Brooklyn Bridge. And since I was a Brooklyn girl, I would be like, no, it's the Brooklyn Bridge. And I'm not even joking. And they'd be like, no, it's the Manhattan Bridge. And I'd be like, no, it's the Brooklyn Bridge, thinking I was showing some kind of Brooklyn pride. And then I realized way later on, like years later, because, you know, I did live in Brooklyn. I'd only be going over those bridges, you know, drunk in a taxi at like 4 in the morning, you know, and it just looked like a bridge to me. Years later, I actually was like, oh, wow, look, I remember being somewhere, you know, a rooftop party with a nice view, and I was like, oh, wow, that's so pretty. That's the Brooklyn Bridge. What bridge is that? And someone was like, it's the Manhattan Bridge. Like, no, I know, it's like a bridge, and like, no, what's it really called? It's the Manhattan Bridge. You know, this was before you had, like, maps on your phone. This was a very long time ago. I'm very old.
This was not a potato situation.
Yeah.
And then I realized they are actually two bridges. But you know what? The Brooklyn Bridge is way nicer.
The bridge has a dedicated pedestrian walkway above the traffic lanes, offering spectacular views of the New York City skyline and the East River.
In 1964, the Brooklyn Bridge was designated as a National Historic Landmark, recognizing its historical and architectural significance.
I ran over all three of these bridges several times because I'm not that over. Yeah. I don't know if I told you this, but I ran a coupon just so that you know. Yeah.
There's a playful legend that the ghost of John Roebling, the bridge's designer, still walks the bridge at night,
They told me we didn't have time to walk over any of the bridges. Seriously,